2016, scared and alone, holding a secret she couldn't outrun. Dreams in her backpack, tears in her eyes, trying to be strong while her childhood said goodbye. The whispers were loud, the judgment was real, but she felt a tiny heartbeat she already loved still. She prayed through the fear, through every unknown, as she stepped into a future she couldn't see on her own. And every night she'd ask heaven why the road was so heavy for a child her age. But somehow grace kept holding her together, and life kept trying to pull her apart. When the storm got stronger and the nights got longer, God was still carrying her heart. When she didn't have the strength to stand, when she didn't understand His plan, she found out faith isn't never falling down, it's getting back up again. She found what she thought was forever love, but forever became bruises and broken trust. Smiles turned into hiding scars, praying in silence underneath the stars. She stayed for the children, hoping He'd change, trying to save her home while drowning in pain. But one day she looked in the mirror and knew God never meant for fear to be the life she lived through. So she walked away, trembling with nothing but faith, and heaven met her on the way. And somehow grace kept holding her together, when life kept trying to pull her apart. When the storm got stronger and the nights got longer, God was still carrying her heart. When she didn't have the strength to stand, when she didn't understand His plan, she found out faith isn't never falling down, it's getting back up again. Then the phone call came she never could prepare for. Her father was gone and the world stopped turning before she could heal. Another heartbreak found her. The child she loved was suddenly gone. She screamed at the heavens, she cried on the floor, wondering how much one soul could endure. But in the silence she heard Him whisper, I'm still here. And somehow grace kept holding her together, when death and sorrow tore a world apart. When she felt abandoned, forgotten and shattered, God was still guarding her heart. Now she's standing where she never thought she'd be, a single mother raising her family. The scars remain, but they tell a story now of a woman who survived somehow. And every tear became a testimony, every battle became a victory song, because what should have broken her forever only proved that God was strong. She thought she was barely holding on, but all along He was holding her.